Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, we have a fun episode. We're going to be reviewing Mary Jane and Black Cat number 2 in our continuing review of all the different dark web tie-ins and dark web books that come out. Now, before we get dived into Mary Jane and Black Cat number 2, I do want to let you guys know about the 600 subscriber giveaway. When we hit 600 subscribers, we'll be giving this book away. It's a Marvel #1 variant. All you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel. And when we hit 600 subscribers, we'll be giving the book away based on comments on the road to 600. Alright guys, now as always, we're going to be going heavy into spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled for Mary Jane and Black Cat 2, that's your warning. Next up, we always shout out the creative team, because without the creative team, we wouldn't have a comic book, right guys? So on this book issue, we have Jed MacKay as the writer. The artist is Vincenzo Corrado. The colors are by Brian Reber, and the letters are by Ariana Maher, with that awesome cover done by J. Scott Campbell. And we start with Mary Jane and Black Cat having dinner with Belasco, who's captured them. And basically Belasco explains to them that he wants to get his sword back. There's kind of a picture of him with his sword that he used to have, right? So he wants to get his soul sword back. He apparently lost his soul sword, and then when magic came, she had her sword, so she was able to take control of Limbo. And long story short, he wants to get his sword back so he can retake control of Limbo. And his sword has been locked in a tower that has been guarded and shrouded in magic. But because of the fact that there have been portals now opened up between Limbo and Earth, this has somehow revealed or shown him where this magic is, helped him, kind of determine where this tower is being hidden. And so he's on his way. Additionally, though, it's also let a lot of other people in Limbo know that the tower is open for business, if that makes sense. And so a lot of people are headed to this tower, including I'm sorry, I forget his name again. Belasco, yeah, including Belasco, to get his sword. And he enlists Mary Jane and Black Cat to go with him to this screaming tower to get his sword, right? So, and the writing's pretty good. There's a good bit right here too where we get some insight into Black Cat's head some more, and her and Mary Jane are talking, and she's kind of arguing with herself, like, should she tell Mary Jane that she still likes Peter? But she ends up not being able to do it. Additionally, we also get the reveal that Mary Jane kind of explains a little bit out of her powers. And she's like, you know how I got the skull before, and that gave me the powers of pudding? I've had 2 skulls once, and that's really bad. But 3 skulls, I don't even want to know what happens. And she says that it's a 1 in 343 chance for her to get 3 skulls. And so she doesn't like to use her powers if she doesn't have to, basically, because it's like gambling with something bad could happen, right? And so then, as they're kind of talking about that, all these different guys come running at them, trying to get into the tower as well. And so they pretty much they have to fight all these guys, right? And so Mary Jane's like, damn it, but she goes ahead and engages her power. She ends up getting a 7, and she gets really angry. She's like, ah, and she's like, great, feathers. And Black Cat's like, what do you mean feathers? And she yells, feathers. as they both just start running from all these people because Mary Jane didn't get a good power set, basically. And they end up running, jumping, and kind of falling, right? Jumping out off of this ledge here together, and they're falling, and then Black Cat throws her grappling thing, trying to hook on to the other side as all these guys come falling after them to their deaths. And someone does actually stomp their foot down and help the lasso hold, allowing Mary Jane and Black Cat to climb to the top. But when they do get to the top, guys, who is waiting for them but this big red looking guy? They named him earlier. I don't remember. I don't know if it's that important. Probably gonna get beat up. Sim. Yeah. So they showed a picture of him earlier and named him. His name's Sim. So he saves them at the end there. I'm not sure if it's to beat them up more, because apparently he was on his way to this tower. He was part of the people in that were in limbo that had kind of been let known that the sword was available. So I don't know if he's shown up as for the good or for the bad. It was just Black Cat's like, are you, maybe it's a guardian angel, and he says, "Heh, don't mention it." So I'm not sure yet. We're not sure yet. And we did get some reveals about Mary Jane's power. They go, they don't go into any details or give us any answers, but they do acknowledge that we still don't know what happened during the 6 months to cause Mary Jane to end up married to a guy, end up with kids that are 7 years old or something, it looks like. And how did all this break up with Peter Parker? How did all that happen in 6 months? What happened? We still don't have the answers to that. At this point, I'm pretty sure we all think that it definitely has something to do with her powers. She got the powers and this situation at the same time and for the same reason. I still personally can't put it all together myself. I've got no idea. If you guys got any idea about how she got these powers and how that could possibly tie into this missing 6 months, that it seems that maybe she lived more than 6 months during that 6 months, she does kind of give a questioning, like, when Felicia says to her that it was 6 months, what happened during those 6 months, she kind of gives a questioning look, like it was more than 6 months to her. So I don't know if that's any sort of hint at all. I'm having fun with this one. The art is really good by Karadu too. Definitely awesome stuff. And you gotta love this this cover here by J. Scott Campbell. All right, guys, that's what I have today. Mary Jane and Black Cat #2 gets a thumbs up. As always, if you watch this far into the video, like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe, helps the algorithm out. As always, we'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.